If you daydream about podcast gear, you're in the right place. I'm podcast award winner Hank Davis from tpenetwork.com. That's my podcast network. And my YouTube channel is at Free Podcast Tools. And 2 disclaimers before we get started. First, I came up with this idea in January of 2023. So if there is any product in development or coming out or already out that is similar to this, it is purely coincidental. And second, this is merely my opinion and my concept of what would work for me, not saying this would be for everyone. Back in 2006 when I started, I would have crawled over broken glass to get my hands on a Mixcast or a RODECaster or even a PodTrak type device. So now I want to show you behind the curtain of what I think would work for me and my workflow. First and foremost, I think the days of singular use audio interfaces are numbered. I would love to see a company make a dockable handy recorder as the heart and soul of a modular audio interface. Now, this particular handy recorder series could come with its own screen and 2, 4, or even more inputs. That way, the end user decides how many inputs they're going to have on their device within reason, of course. Don't want to be stuck in the studio? No problem. Simply detach your handy recorder and take the show on the road, pun intended. Don't want a microphone in frame? Not a worry. Feel free to deploy your wireless lavalier microphones for convenient content creation. All detachable devices could be charged on the dock when not in use. If you like fun videos like this, please subscribe to the channel because in a future video, if this one does well, then I'll come back around to the same device and we'll talk specifications. This is merely just a discussion about what the physical attributes might be. This fictitious audio interface would have motorized faders with channel shortcut buttons, mute and solo buttons, of course, and then the little knob underneath each channel shortcut could be the old school high, mid, and low EQ. So if you press it in, it would have like an indicator on the screen. And then if you press it in once, it's for high EQ. Press it twice, it's mid. Press it 3 times, it's low, or vice versa. So instead of having the 3 buttons on there, you could just limit it down to 1 as long as you have some way to identify which one you're currently fiddling with. I'd make the sound pads or the smart pads on the unit expandable so you could accommodate more buttons. And wait for it, I'd also make them detachable. Think of a Stream Deck. You could set it in front of you and press the buttons and it would be connected via a cable, of course, a replaceable cable, just in case something ever went wrong with that cable. So I know I have the Mixcast / RODECaster type buttons on there right now, but what if it were Stream Deck keys like that, where you could have the little graphics on them, etc.? That would be kind of cool too, I think. Of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't have headphone knobs and a rotary encoder on my Dream device, plus headphone ports on the front of the unit as well as the back. So just like the RODECaster Duo has the headphone port 1 on the front that doubles as a TRRS port, that would be cool to have 2 of them on the unit, just in case you wanted to use the 3.5 millimeter jacks. You could plug in the front, and then if you wanted to use 1/4 inch, you could plug them in the back. And if you really wanted to be slick with it, you could have one of those little sliders that covers over the ports when not in use, just to keep everything looking sleek. The ultimate audio interface obviously would have removable handy recorder. In this one, I used the zoom, the little 2-channel zoom as an idea for it, but you could make it much bigger, much more expandable. You would also have 2 removable 32-bit float wireless lavalier microphones that would sync with the detached handy recorder or when it's docked as well. So then you could take those on the go with the handy recorder. As it would act as an interface of sorts, you'd also be able to plug in USB microphones. But what do you think about this idea for the ultimate content creator audio interface? Do you like the concept where I'm going with this? Do you think handy recorders are going to be the way forward because they give you the flexibility of being used as an interface as well as being portable for on the go, of course. So what are your thoughts on this concept? Chime in the comments down below. And like I said earlier, if you have fun with videos like this, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll come back around to this if the video goes over well, and we'll talk about specs and other features and stuff like that. As always, thank you.